Hi, everybody. I want to show you what you will be getting when you buy the course that has only four students will be in it. It will be live on Zoom, and we're going to go through this material. You will also have all of this extra material that you can do that I will assign for homework, and we will go over it. The course that you will get with me will be 7.5 hours, and then you'll have access to this course as well. So let me just kind of give you an overview of what's in it. English test mechanics, we've got grammar and usage lesson, sentence structure lesson, punctuation. So it get rhetorical skills, so it gets very deep. Then you have some quizzes, which I will have you take for homework, and then we will review them together. Same thing for reading. You've got the test mechanics, the item types, the lesson strategies, the paired passages. Then you're going to have quizzes, and we're going to go over that. The essay we are not going to go over in our course, but it's here for you with your access to this course. Essay quizzes even. Same process with math. I mean, we're not going to, in our class, go over all of this because this gets really deep and you've got a lot of information here that you'll be doing for homework. So the course is a lot more robust than even just the 7.5 hours that you'll be doing direct live on Zoom with me. You are going to have a practice test that you will take before you begin this course with me, and you will get a score report for that. Then you've also got access to all these additional practice tests. So let's just go into a little bit of the beginning of the course. And here you see my teacher version. So you click on this and you've got an overview video, which I would assign you for pre-homework before you have the first class. And this part, let's see, I guess it's in the English anatomy. Okay, so here there's a video that talks about what to expect on the English test. And then this is the part that we will be talking about together in our Zoom. So I'm going to be walking the students through this part of the book. So I'll be explaining, and notice how you've got the practice items and the explanation, but rather than asking a student to go through all of this dense material on their own, I'm going to explain it teacher style and answer all their questions on that as we go through. So you're going to see that in each section. The pacing, same kind of thing. You're going to have a video that you can watch before or after our class, or you don't really need to watch the video because here it is and I'm going to go over it. This is the kind of dense information that a student is really not going to read or understand too much on their own, but I'm going to take them through it. The game plan, we're going to go over exactly how you want to handle the test, the specific strategies. And let's look at all of that. Let's look at the quiz, what the quiz looks like. So the student clicks on the quiz, and this is something that we're going to go through one of the quizzes together in our class, and then the student will have the other quizzes to do on their own. It's timed for them, so they get to choose what the answer would be. So the writer can please many readers and please them for a long time, except by the accurate representation. So students have multiple opportunities to practice. By the time they work through this course, they're going to be so ready for the ACT. When you get to the reading, same thing. There's some information, videos that they can review. I actually know this man personally. He is an amazing teacher, and that's why I partnered with Cambridge to create this course. This is the same publisher that I use in my ACT prep class in my high school that I teach, that raises scores so much that the district actually called me up and said, you are one of the only ACT prep classes out of the 14 high schools in our district that has even moved the needle. You've increased scores from the pre-ACT to the ACT on average, so including the ones that like brought it down, the ones that were very high, by 2.8 points. What are you doing? And this is the program, so you have access to it here. And so every little section has that overview. What happened with my going backwards? Let's go back there. There we are. And so we go through all of it. The anatomy section is so awesome because especially if a student has not seen the test before, go over and explain exactly what to expect. And I walk the students through that. Take a little, same thing with the quizzes. We've got all of that. There's even information, like I said, about the essay, math, and it goes specifically into, we've got an anatomy test, a calculator trial, the math game plan, quizzes. We go specifically if the student is better in algebra and not as good in geometry, or if they don't know, they're going to know by the time they are finished with this course. Again, practice tests. You've got the science. Let's look at the science test mechanics. Same thing, the student is going to have access to this information even when we log off of our class. They're going to be able to go through all of that on their own. And I'm going to walk them through this. This is actually the same material that I use that has gotten those increased scores in my high school class, but we go much more deeply into it. And with only 4 students in this course, your child will get the extra one-on-one attention to really be so confident with this class. So I hope that you will consider joining us.